you need to fear us because Arsenal, we're trophy ready. Look, peoples, if you're new around here, do a few things. Hit the like button, yeah? Hit the subscribe button, because obviously we're trying to grow. Drop some comments, get involved in the conversation, hype up the video. Let me know your thoughts, and basically, let's just get right into it. At the moment, Arsenal are special, Arsenal are scary, Arsenal are dangerous, Arsenal are unbelievable. Like, whatever adjective you want to put connected to Arsenal, that's what we are, yeah? We're just doing the most. And like I said, we're trophy ready, yeah? We're ready to do bits this season. And I think a lot of that has to do with hunger and desire. That's what I'm pinning it down to. And then obviously I think there's also the element of, as a kind of collective, we've been together for a while. Yeah, the relationships are formed. Yeah, these players know what's expected not only from the manager, but they know what's expected within the system. Yeah, they understand the game plans. Yeah, it's not kind of foreign to them. Like, if you think when Arteta first came into Arsenal, first few seasons, he probably wanted to play in a similar way. He probably wanted to try to execute similar game plans, but like players that are used to playing in different ways, adjusting to how strenuous and how detailed these game plans are, is difficult. So there's going to be mistakes here and there. You don't exactly know where you're meant to be on the pitch during certain scenarios, certain situations. But now, everybody understands their role within the system, within the team, and they all kind of have this collective kind of unity towards, we must do everything to win a game of football. And that says a lot about mentality. And I think it's fair to say, at the moment, Arsenal are mentality monsters. Because the blood, sweat and tears that they're dropping on the pitch, yeah? And then a few days later, dropping it again. And then a few days later, dropping it again. It's crazy. It's actually insane. And even there's kind of like a real good connection between not only the players on the pitch, but the fans as well. And it's weird, because because I'll be real, yeah, was watching the game yesterday, Slavia Prague, yeah. When they got the shot on target, I was vexed. I was like, oh shit, man. We conceded a shot on target. Oh shit, man. What's going on? But the players Timber was like, oh man, like, he's getting vexed. Do you know what I mean? Players and fans alike are getting vexed that we're conceding shots on target. That is mad. Like, deep it, people. Deep it. Just think about it, people. Think about it. I'm not getting mad because we've conceded a goal. I'm getting mad because we conceded the shot on target. How greedy of me. How greedy. That's greedy of me. Because it's not normal to not concede shots in a game. But that's testament to Arteta's game plan. That's testament to kind of the mentality that's drilled into because obviously the mentality of the fans is reflective of the mentality of the club. Yeah? And if the club is behaving in certain ways and the players are behaving in certain ways, that's going to rub off on the fans. But I feel like I've been saying this every single game, bro. I don't know who scores against us. I don't know. Who scores? Tell me in the comments below. Tell me who scores against us. Tell me, because I think the one thing that everybody can agree on, whether you're an Arsenal fan, whether you're a rival, whether you love Arsenal, whether you hate Arsenal, is that we are the best defensively. And again, that's due to the system. That's due to the game plan. You can see it on the pitch. Like, we never really commit too many people forward. Very rarely we commit too many people forward. But when we are committing people forward, we're not leaving space in between the lines. There's never, ever a scenario where we have the ball and then the players that are sitting back, they're too far away from each other. They're all kind of within certain lengths of each other. That's testament to the system. That's tactics. Yeah, that's instructions. That's players fulfilling what is expected of them. And then to add on to all of that, when we do lose the ball, which is very rare, but when we do lose the ball and there's a transition, everybody is busting a gut to get back. We get back in numbers. In numbers. It's not like, for example, Saka loses the ball and then only Saka runs back. Saka loses the ball, boy, Gyökeres is running back, Marino's running back, you know what I mean? Rice is running back, Calafiori likes to bomb up, so he's one of our 10s. Yeah, he's part of the attack, he's not a defender. He's running back, everybody's running back, anyone that's committed forward, they're running back. So this is what you gotta think about, yeah? So, say you win the ball off Arsenal, yeah? Singular person, yeah? You're running with the ball. Do you know how threatening it is to see 3 people chasing after you? And then a further 2-3 people running towards the goal. So we're already cutting off passing lanes. We're cutting out all the space that would usually be there because I don't want to say a lot of teams, because I feel like in the Premier League, especially, this is kind of expected now. A lot of people get players back, but we do it differently. Like, we do it with a mad intensity. The intensity we do it with is frightening. And this is why you need to fear us. Because we will always suffocate you. We will always strangle you. Always. Hand round and strangle you. We always do that. Yeah? Because we like to be in your half of the pitch. We like to. That's where we like to be. And we're always trying to find ways to progress the ball into your half. Even something new I've noticed as of recent, Saliba is driving with the ball into the midfield to be that extra man in the midfield. And then Gabriel's like moving over, Timber's moving in, and then we're now we're solid at the back, but now someone else has overloaded the midfield. Numbers, like we want to dominate you in the midfield. We want to dominate you all over the pitch. And we're doing that by adding extra numbers in certain scenarios. We're committing extra numbers that A, you're not prepared for, and B, you're not willing to do. We're trophy ready. We're trophy ready. Our pressing is mad. Mad. The level of press that we have is very reminiscent of, like, you know, Pep in his good eras at Man City, his starlight eras at Man City, where it was mad. Like, it was crazy. Or Klopp's Liverpool, mad. Klopp's Liverpool was actually one of the most frightening presses that I've ever seen. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And, like, if you pay attention, do you know, next time you watch Arsenal, yeah? Next time you watch Arsenal, pay attention to whenever we lose the ball, do a little timer, yeah, of how long it takes for us to get it back. There's always going to be scenarios where it's a bit longer than others, but I guarantee you in the times where it's longer than like maybe 10, 15 seconds, they're forced to stay in a position that's not threatening to us. So we're either winning the ball back really quickly or we're freezing you in positions where you're not a danger to our goal. You're not a threat to our goal. And this is why we have the record that we have. Yesterday, we equaled a record, consecutive clean sheets that hasn't been equaled since I think 1903. Before any of the wars. Do you know what I mean? Before any of the wars. It's mad. One more clean sheet. We got Sunderland next. I mean, I wouldn't put it past us getting a clean sheet there. We do that. We broke the record. This team, this set of players have that record. And I guarantee you, they care a lot more about that than scoring 5-6 goals. They'll take the 1-0. Safe, away, go, bust out. But this is what football is now, people. And this is why, because obviously Liverpool played Real Madrid yesterday, yeah? Their forward players, they're not all in tune with, and I know it frustrates Xabi Alonso because he's all about that pressing. They're like, things are going wrong and they're not running back. But every time, Liverpool, everybody's running. And this is why I feel like English teams are going to go probably the furthest in the Champions League this season. Arsenal are trophy ready. Fear us. We're going to be there or thereabouts. Obviously, cup football, you never know. But I think that's why you see, for example, PSG won it last season. Because what do PSG do? Relentless press. Relentless. Obviously, cold on the ball, their patterns of play are mad, but off the ball is just as good as on the ball. If you look at teams like Bayern, won every single game this season. Relentless off the ball. This is just how football's progressing now. And I feel like because Arteta's already kind of instilled that confidence, that belief, that know-how, that kind of, this is how you do it. And then bringing in the likes of Gabriel Heinze to like further solidify all of our defensive structures and you get me focus and all of that. And like he brings the know-how because he had a good career as a defender. He knows these scenarios. Like there's scenarios that some of our young defenders have probably never faced, or they've only faced like a minute amount of times. And he can be like, okay, cool. So when this is happening, this is what you got to do. Or these few things you got to do. We're just too mad at the moment. And you know what? Big up everybody that stayed this long. This is my final statement. I don't want nobody to chat to me about having belief in this team. Because I believe we can go all the way. All the way. I don't fear no one. Not a soul. Not a speck, not a person. I don't fear no one. None of you. Don't care who you are. Doesn't matter. Don't fear you. I believe that we can go to any ground against any team, whoever's in the lineup, and beat them. Because we're just that good at the moment. We're trophy ready. Yeah? So let me know what you think, people, in the comments below. How are you feeling about Arsenal at the moment? You know, I'm seeing a lot of people praise them in ways that we don't usually see. And I've seen the narrative kind of switch over the last, few weeks from all set pieces, relying on it to, you know what, we think Arsenal's the real deal, Yeah, they're just too hard to break down. You can't even really create chances against them. And yeah, they're just relentless in their attack and they'll just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. Just with like anything in life, you want to be good at anything, you got to keep on going. So yeah, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you next time.